time. In other words, if you're under pressure in the last 10 overs and you're being hit around, time for a captain to change the field, time also for a bowler to think about where I'd bowl. You know, you earn that time by pushing hard in the field, I think, through those middle overs to earn the time later. It's just, I think, quite a useful tactic.
So looking ahead, Jeremy, Champions Trophy, what would you see as New Zealand's best team?
Oh dear, that could be it. Yes, it is. And Maasranga celebrates.
And he certainly does celebrate. There's a big fist pump. And boy, do they deserve their victory today. And it certainly seems to mean a lot to Maasranga. He's played beautifully out there today, Jeremy. Calm, composure, skill and guile. And backed up wonderfully by Mamadullah, as the crowd, who should really be kept off the playing area and should be nowhere near the teams here. But a great victory for Bangladesh today, and a wonderful game, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah, congratulations, Bangladesh. Two experienced players, old heads out there at the crease, and that stroke so much in front of square onto it so quickly. A good stroke to win the match. And Mamadullah just gets ahead of Maasranga 46, Maasranga 45. Both of them at strike rates 100 or over. So it's been a very good partnership of 72 from 62 balls to see their side home.
And certainly too, Jeremy, from an Irish perspective, outside of the disappointment of some of our performances, but to be involved in a series and have a series like this that's been so welcomed by the cricketing public of Ireland, and obviously people, but New Zealanders and Bangladesh people within Ireland. Any of the conversations that I've had around the ground have thoroughly enjoyed the series. Obviously it's been disappointing from an Irish perspective, but certainly from Bangladesh's and New Zealand's point of view, they've probably answered a lot of questions for themselves running into the Champions Trophy. And whilst Bangladesh has a settled look about itself, there's certainly huge competition, I would imagine, within the New Zealand camp, and I'd be very interested in your views moving into the Champions Trophy as what you might see as potentially New Zealand's certainly best 11 moving into that particular tournament, because these games come thick and fast, and obviously with players coming back from the IPL, quality players, Williamson in particular on the batting side of things, but a lot to be gained from this series.
Oh, absolutely. Two more games to go yet from New Zealand perspective, warm-up games back in England. Yes, we've been able to introduce a few new players. There's been rotation going on, so... But players like Broome has had a good series, I think, of 4 matches. And I think also Latham has done quite well. He's grown into the role as a captain a little bit further. I think Ronke's generally started the innings quite quickly. So I think New Zealand's top order, there are questions about the openers. Who are they actually going to choose? And then 3, 4, 5, I think, are settled. And then you're getting into the difficult questions for selectors about who are going to be, you know, the opener. Is it going to be Ronke or is it going to be Latham? Or are you going to have some all-rounders? So there's the Bangladesh response to New Zealand, chasing 271. They've got there by 5 wickets and just over a half to spare. You can see contributions right from the top. It's Tamin 6 first ball, and Shabir also 65, and then you saw the experience in the middle order. New Zealand got close. They just needed to push another couple of wickets, and they might have created pressure. Wasn't to be, and so Bangladesh have won this side in the game.
I thought it was quite interesting too. Game changers over the course of this series has been Sattler, and he didn't really settle today. And I think in those middle overs, particularly when those little clump of wickets fell, and I thought there was one significant moment after that run out, his next ball was 5 wides, and he just never really settled today, and he's such a pivotal part of this New Zealand team with both bat and ball. And he was undone earlier on by a fantastic delivery by Shakib, and obviously with the ball just never really settled today. I think another interesting point within the New Zealand setup will be that the bowler or the type of bowler who's going to take the ball away from the left-hander, or should I say that, well, I'm kind of thinking in my own mind, I'm sorry, of Sodhi. And again, I just want to give you confirmation of the result.